I rediscovered a cool little game called Rivals of Aether.
That's the what, the Melee game?
Yeah, the indie Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Rocks.
Apparently it's like built for competitive. That's when I knew for me.
It wasn't for you?
Yes.
Dude, this game rocks. I don't even play that competitively. It's fantastic.
I'm not good at Melee games, and I never will be. You see, some of us suck.
Your Honor,
not
have you
great at this either.
considered
It's
that
just
my
fun.
client can't do everything that you can?
When did you become a lawyer?
Just now.
The greatest defense.
Yeah, the time that I was on mute, I actually passed the bar.
Ah, shit! I was about to ask, where's your bar license? Fuck! You beat me to it. You beat me to the joke. Fuck it. Damn it. You went mute. You went clickety clack and hit send, and you passed.
Rated that shit fast.
Your Honor, my client pleads oopsie daisies.
Quite simple.
Your Honor, you weren't even there, so shut the fuck up.
Please, you weren't even there.
If that is ever used in the court of law, I'm going to piss myself laughing.
Your Honor, nuh-uh.
This mango is fucking baller.
Oh, I know.
Good picks, Logan.
Mm-hmm.
Logan picked the
Logan
mangoes.
picked mangoes at the store.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't give concept, girly. You don't give context.
I don't give content? Excuse me, what the fuck am I recording then?
Context.
Needs more content.
Yeah,
Needs
more content.
Content being context.
Okay, fair.
Oh, my back aches heavily.
Oh no.
That means I'm ready.
Got you.
Everybody else ready?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, wow.
Alrighty.
You have 3 people.
Yeah. That's why I left it with an already. Okay.
Sorry, I had to wait for Roll20 to load.
Real.
It do be like that sometimes.
This is the scene you guys left off on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we take a long rest?
Not yet.
Nope.
We just finished fighting, so we were healing up, I think, Naomi, and because she went down.
I slash RP'd, put the bandage on her head.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm currently floating in the air and am a large creature.
Naomi is fucking Family Guy, dead on the ground.
No, I used a spell slot to make sure he didn't do that.
But yeah, you guys did just finish that battle. That was a crazy fucking fight.
That was crazy.
funny.
That was insane.
Wow, it's almost like it took almost 2 hours and 30 minutes and 5 seconds.
Not the 5 seconds. Could have done it faster, guys.
We missed the speed run by 5 seconds.
I'm sad. That's it. That's all I wanted to tell you.
Well, it was a lot of enemies, and I did honestly expect you guys to take them out quicker, because I felt like every attack Aura would do would kill one of these guys.
But Aura wasn't here, so
Aura wasn't here.
Also,
okay, we just had
And then Yeshua still took out an entire line of them.
Also,
entire row in one
Mr.
turn.
That took forever.
Mr. DM, just to inform you, today, if I ever have to make any chaos rolls, especially because of the fucking last roll that I ended up getting, I have selected a different set of 100 percentile die. So hopefully they're not high rollers.
Get exactly the same things every single
Dude, but it's
time.
been a week. How close were they to each other? They might have talked.
They might be planning your downfall.
I don't think
They might
so.
be planning something.
Hold on, let me test roll it.
Dude.
That's a 1.
Oh.
Yikes.
Yeah, Ariel, they've been talking. Choose a different one.
Listen, we got high rollers usually. I'm fine with some low roller state. Not that low, but...
Ariel, you won't believe how low I'm gonna roll today because he said that.
God, I love the nat 1. It's so good.
Oh, what? Roll fucking 3 different times?
No, it's roll on each of your turns for the next minute.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because I did get that one fucking last time. I did get that
but
one.
It was last, so it was just the last bit of them. So fucking good.
Yeah, so I ended up just rolling 3 times instead.
Nat 1 on the table is dangerous.
Yep. Oh my god, I keep rolling. I'm rolling under 10 every fucking time. Jesus Christ. Okay, that one's a 97. It's not that bad.
I told you, Ariel, they're talking.
Hey, at least I have variety.
I'm ready.
There you are.
God. Okay, I'm ready.
Solid. Ready for the recap, DM.
Alrighty, welcome everybody back to Seaworthy. Our last time, we finished off with a coup de tree. Beating the shit out of a hidden navyman within Morrison Cove's heart. From some of his dialogue during the fight, it seemed like he had been a big proprietor and orchestrator of many of the mishaps you have all been dealing with. And as the fight unfolded and you all were surrounded by metal jackets once more, Aaron seeing them for the first time, metal robots with these long blade arms powered by what looked like an Imogen core. And in the ensuing fight, Aaron had thrown down a magic circle, keeping away the blighted enemies that Tree had apparently full control over at the beginning of the fight. Thusly, keeping that circle up and keeping them out of the fight eternally. And as things went on, Rosalee had eventually felled the motherfucker, dragged him in the projector room, and exposed his misdeeds. Right after turning huge and doing a bunch of other wild magic shit. Within that time, the Metal Jackets had gotten closer on the group as they gathered on top of the table in order to keep out of their reach. With Rosalee returning to see a newly downed Naomi, the crew gathered once more and destroyed the rest of the automatic killer robots. Now, as they stand on a blood-torn, battle-ridden room, their fight is finally over. And as Rosalee, eyes glowing, enlarged to a large creature, begins to return to her normal size and descend from the air. Bobert scoops up Naomi, attempting to heal her, as it seems like she was pretty grievously wounded. As Aaron begins to seemingly salvage some of the robots around, what would you guys like to do?
Rush over to Naomi and lay on hands.
I've already healed them. Oh,
Well, more healing can't hurt, sir.
more. You're right. More healing.
Sorry, excuse me. All right.
Anyway.
What?
Rosalee, you just like put one hand on this heavy ass robot and you just like knock it over.
Move. I'm gonna lay on hands for 10 hit points for her.
Alrighty.
What were you saying, Aaron?
What are you saying?
Also, I would like to point out that they're not just automatic killer robots. They also did give birth.
To other robots, but I don't think it was the same thing. It just stored more
that was
drones.
dispensing robots. It wasn't birth.
Okay, I know that, like, Yeshua's having a little bit of a nonverbal episode right now, but I know they agree with me.
Yeshua's standing there, shell-shocked.
Clearly, he's traumatized. He was not ready for such graphic depictions of giving life, or mechanical life.
Mechanical life.
No. They just opened the flap thing and they just sort of flew out.
Anyway, Naomi, are you doing okay?
It wasn't birth.
Naomi is unconscious.
Fuck. All right. Well,
How much more healing?
well, at least she's stable, right? Can I roll medicine?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll.
You told me she was alive.
I got a 12.
Sorry, I ate a quacker. Yes, Naomi is indeed alive. You can tell she is breathing
Okay.
slightly sporadically. And you see that she has some pretty heavy wounds on her face. And as they heal up, they kind of leave behind scars.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, you think she'll recover.
Okay. And how are these two over here looking, the other two pirates?
They are on the ground, also unconscious. They're now like laying in this fucking
Are we
blackened
trying to save
ooze that came out of their throats.
Well, they weren't working on their own volition, I don't think.
Yes?
If anything, we can tie them up, take them on the ship. Especially since we have to get back to Milaran or Ora as soon as possible.
So are you casting
Yes.
heal?
Your normal size
No.
now. Unfortunate.
What are you mumbling over there?
I said, in your normal size now.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Thank you. Thank you, Erin.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding
Short
me.
again.
You're short again.
You're short
Sorry, was
again.
that
Short
sorry, was
again.
that
You're short again.
It's fine, Erin. We just need to get moving. We don't have a lot of time, I don't think.
Are you casting lay on hands?
No.
What were you doing?
I was
Oh, are
just
you
seeing if they're alive still.
Oh, okay. Roll a medicine check.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm sorry. That's a modded 20.
Rosalee, you can tell this pirate is still alive, but it seems like they do definitely have a blight sickness.
Oh, fuck.
ooh.
Fuck.
As you can see, their blackened veins kind of crawling up their wrist.
Not
How
that
far
hooks up
along
from
does it
under
look?
It looks about as far along as you've seen on everyone you've seen it. So like approaching like the face.
Like, does it look like it's close to completion is my question.
Could you tell that?
I don't know, because all I have to base
Let's
off
say
of...
roll an Arcana.
Yeah, I'm like, all I have to base off is really the ones, that's an 18, was the blighted on Kona's
'cause
Island.
You've seen various levels of intoxication with, or like
Yeah.
being taken over by this thing. But like when you see it fully taken, the signs that you're used to are kind of gone.
Got you.
What was that?
Was this 18?
Yes, you see this is nearing completion. You can tell that the, I guess, curse, if you want to call it, would take effect in about a day.
Oh, fuck. If anything, let's hope that Remen has at least a cure ready, or at least is safe to administer it. Or at the very least, they have to wait until tomorrow. Then I can take it from there. Bobber, do you think you can dislodge the ship at all?
I have no clue.
Okay.
Okay.
How is Aura and them doing out there while we're trying to get people onto our ship?
Aura's rallying the kids.
You cannot tell, but you do hear like loud voices echoing from outside the outer doors and from that projector room because there was an open window.
Yeah.
That
was more of me trying to segue.
Yeah, to over there.
We already know that what we're trying to do.
Yeah, to POV Aura.
Ew.
Well, I know what we're trying to do. I don't know if there's any more stuff. Why is he moving?
Why is he moving?
Rosalee,
Mm-hmm.
as you inspect this pirate that's on the ground, you kind of hear footsteps behind you as the sound of crackling bones.
He's in
Nope. Shit.
Turn around and you see this pirate gets up off the floor with a dead stare as his body kind of pops back into place and he gets up in an unhuman fashion.
Ooh, and not good.
And you see he kind of sways and walks his way down the stairs and then turns to look at you very quickly.
Her eyes start glowing with a mad look.
Aaron just readies a luminous bolt.
I guess I pull out my gun.
Aaron's like, is that normal? Is that?
And you see him give
Are we
off
fighting? Are we fighting?
a very long grin.
Ugh.
One long grin.
Why the long face?
One long grin.
Why so serious?
I'm gonna snap you like a Slim Jim.
It's the Junkler!
It's the Joker, baby.
No!
No.
It's the Joker, baby.
Listen, we've had a
Oh,
very,
no.
very long day, so whatever you have to say, just spill it so we kill you quickly.
You love to get to the point, don't you? Well, I do so like my monologues,
Oh, brother.
but I'll pass on them for now. As Rosalee, his arm cracks upwards in front of his face, and you see him snap. Go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Is this a fear thing?
No.
Okay. You said wisdom saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 14.
A 14 just doesn't pass.
I figured as
No,
much.
DM.
Oh?
Huh?
With my reaction. Can I use Flash of Genius right now? Please.
Can you use it for other people?
Yeah. Someone I can see within 30 feet.
Yeah, we're within 30 feet. Yep.
I can give them +3 to their ability check or saving throw with my reaction.
So that's 17?
Is that past DM?
That does pass.
Sick.
Hee no DM.
Rosalee, for a second you feel choked up,
Oh.
almost like you're swallowing your own tongue. And then
Hate that feeling.
you feel your breath break and you can breathe again. And you see this guy just kind of cocks his head and then looks over to you, Bobert.
I will return.
Okay.
You're all no fun. Anyways, and Rosalee, you see him sway backwards and flick his hand as the doors to the projector room open. And as they do, you see
You down.
out comes flying the projector, hovering in midair, still giving off that click, 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 flipping cards sound that it almost makes inside of it.
Gotcha.
As the crystal inside rotates. You see, I've come with a message for you all, not just you. For you're not the center of attention, dear. You're merely proprietors that are lengthening my process. You are no heroes. Hells, you aren't even a functional crew. You're simply fruitlessly wriggling toward oblivion. And as this goes on, sad that Aura left, but Aura.
That's crazy.
As you are sitting on atop this execution pillar, you see the projection outside the building clips back on, and you see it's almost jittering and morphing as it's trying to capture a scene with everyone, as all of you guys can be seen on the table surrounding these metal jackets. As Bobert, you hold an injured Naomi, and Ori is sitting there ready to attack with his spear drawn. You see Irin is there, ready with a spell towards this twitching creature of a man.
Is this directed at me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just sat back down.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I can see the map. I know what you're describing.
You can see it as a projection.
But basically,
now.
you can see this as a projection. This is being projected outside.
Yo, where's the camera?
Fun.
There's
And,
a camera to break the fourth wall.
You see this camera pans to what looks like a disheveled, almost undead-eyed looking man, who's definitely a pirate.
Yep.
Aura, you can kind of clock him as being a smoke scales pirate, one of the ones that you guys saw on the sea, on the sands. And you see he looks into the camera with these pale blue eyes.
Oh, shit.
But you see, there is no saving you now. I've done all I can. Salvaged all I could. Before war was a certainty. So, all you hapless creatures, come a week from now, you will all either be dead, or you will grace me for protecting you from oblivion. We are coming. And we will take your home, for it was never yours to begin with. And you see, as he says that, he gives off that sly grin again. So much work to do. As you see, he unsheaths his weapon and stabs it into himself. As he falls to his knees, and so does the projector, shattering as it hits the floor, and Aura, the projection flickering off.
Is there a library nearby? I have a book I need to look.
You're still on the pillar, but
Smoke a smoke scale.
Anyways, you see as that guy dies, the blackened veins throughout his body begin to seep out as it drains into the floor along with his blood.
Yeah.
Guess we have to get an evacuation underway as well.
Oh, is that why?
What do you mean, is that
poisoning
why?
the soil? Is it poisoning the soil?
It's more of they're coming here
Oh,
and going to
right.
spread like a disease. Like it
Right.
has been. Only more intense because there's basically an army of them now. From what Tree has said.
An undead army.
Another one. Great.
Everything is so different now.
Well, they're not exactly undead. Because Ori's kind of like rubbing his chin with no hair on it.
What are you scratching?
They're more considered charmed. Yes, I think that would be the most accurate.
How the fuck
These
do you charm a
holding
corpse,
spots.
Ori?
Bobert.
They're not dead!
Well, you see, they're not dead.
Shut up, Aura, you're not here!
Anyways, Rosalee, as you say that, you see Naomi is awake in Bobert's hands, and she's just like staring at this corpse on the floor. And you see her like one-eyed open as you can see her pupils lighten. You can tell she's thinking something.
Yeah. I mean, there is ways to cure them, but it's usually just one-on-one. It's not a mass thing that I can do.
Did Ori see you heal the blight?
He saw me do it to Ryan, I believe.
Oh,
If
yeah.
not Ryan, then to the kobold, because we came up around the same time, so the kobold on the island.
Yeah.
True.
So he did see me do it, at least once.
I would say every single time you have, it has been Havoc, but yeah, I'll say he does know. Well, with you, it's not as if you're curing it, it's more as if you're removing it. What they've been able to do so far is genuinely cure it. Almost as something that negates it, something that's opposite of it. I still don't really understand. I'm not a doctor. But it's almost like they send something into your body that is specifically after the blight. So I'm quite sure Remen could cure this person, if that's what you're worried of.
I'm more worried about...
As for the Archfey coming to kill us all, that's a different story.
Yes, that.
But all hope isn't lost. You see, if the Fae wants a war, then I say we bring it to him.
Excuse me?
We have the people. Everyone here is a ruffian, a pirate, a thief of some sort. No offense.
She kind of just shrugs like, eh.
Everyone here has been on the sea. Everyone here has been in battle. Other than children, you know. Well, no, even some of the children. In general, if we can get Grunlogi on our side, then it's worth a try.
I have no doubts they'd be willing.
Also, you're forgetting our ace up our sleeve.
Oh?
You own the rights to the Dunwick estate. Friedrich Dunwick was the head of research on the Fae. And he has mentioned before secret to their weakness. So I know it exists. It's just in that house somewhere. And I haven't been let around it for, well, since we got here. His staff are very particular. We tried to sneak in once and we nearly got our head shot off.
Robert glances at Yeshua.
anyways, we should take the wounded and we should get them treatment as soon as possible.
Yes, preferably. If anything, this is a conversation for tomorrow. Especially since I'll need to see if our little helper in the house actually did manage to find any information on the Fae.
Interesting. I hope so too. And as you guys gather together your things, Aaron, last time you said you wanted to loot the robots, right? I think you did that already, so you should have the items.
Yes.
All the
I
crystal.
think it was just a bunch of crystals, right? Was there anything else?
Yeah.
It was the crystals
I think it was
and
the
the
crystals.
blades from the robots.
Yeah.
Sword.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Blades, let's go.
Do I have that, or should I add that?
They're big ass fuck off blades.
Huge blades.
Huge fuck off blades. Yes.
I think
Yeah,
you should
boy.
add it if it hasn't been added already.
Yes. Okay.
At least put a mention in your backpack and then,
Yeah. I could have sworn I added it, but I guess not.
Would the blades count as items or weapons currently? I think
Currently
it's
they
more
would
like
count as
crafting
items.
right? Okay, cool.
Yes.
just to make it easier.
Robot blade
Well,
arms?
They're not weapons because
They're
they're
not.
not wieldable.
They're not attached to anything.
They are
and they
enormous.
Can't, yeah.
They are the size of you.
You're strong enough to just swing around a blade, no hilt. That'd be crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, you have to be Bobert.
You need to have like scales on your hand or something.
Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and start rounding up
And-
those who are alive that need to be checked on, aka Naomi and this person.
As we pan out from Tree's pale, lifeless, bloodied face.
Fuck
I mean, it's
yeah.
covered in fur, so how pale can it be?
Pale-eyed, how about that?
Last idea.
Everyone's a fucking critic.
Everyone's a fucking
Are
critic.
How many did I get?
I believe you got 6.
6 arms?
Blades?
Blades.
Blades.
But
Just
they're
the
arms.
blades.
Beyblade, let them rip.
Guess you can take the whole arm too. But yeah. Most of them were heavily damaged, so
Yeah. Sorry.
And then how many
especially all that mess.
crystals am I working with?
And I believe it was 10 Imogen crystals. Anyways, we pan out the window to find you, Aura, as you now stand above on this pillar, as the people below you have made their way up to the top, and they are giving a gracious thanks as you are kind of corralled down past the bodies of the enforcer-looking pirates that are now sitting in like pools of blackened ooze that run down the pillar. As you see some what look like lab doctors and whatnot begin to rush their way up and treat them. And as you make your way to the very bottom of the pillar, as Ryan just kind of holds Malara up, you run into Remen, the goblin doctor that you've met before, and you see she looks up at you. What in the hell were you thinking?
It worked, didn't it?
You jumped out of a flying ship?
And it worked, didn't it?
And you see she just immediately pulls out a syringe and sticks you.
Ow. Okay. All right. Yes.
Or you gain 10 hit points.
Yay. Yippee.
That's to deal with some of your injuries, as well as any possible residuals from the blight. Gods in the heavens. You people are so odd. As she kind of moves over to Malara, as Ryan holds her up. Ryan is fucking battered.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Ryan is just like this bloodied, furry mess. But like, he has the stance as if, I'm good.
Dumb fuck.
And you see Rimmon does the same for him. And then one of her assistants kind of takes Malara. And you see he kind of like holds her up like Ryan was, but with a little less oomph and stability. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for saving my friend.
Only did what needed to be done.
And you see, she sets her glasses. We're in a really dangerous spot. If the Fae are coming here, then we need to be prepared with as much medical recourse as we can. And you see she's kind of shaking in her hand as she clenches it.
What we need is to get everyone out of here.
We need a rest. We need to think. Especially
I
you.
wish that was an option.
Well, it is for now. Doctor's orders. Especially for you. You're fucked up, man. And then Ryan just kind of peers down. Huh? Oh, yeah.
You know,
I'm
you're
fine.
grounded.
What?
And Celia. The fuck were you two thinking?
And immediately as you say that, you clock Celia kind of like encroaching her way towards you guys. She had her hand up, like really happy. And then you said, what the fuck were you guys thinking? And she immediately puts her hand down. Well, when you just jump out the ship towards what looks like an entire band of enemies, what else were we supposed to do? Leave you to die?
I don't do shit that's gonna get me killed.
Sorry.
That's like all you do.
I only do things I'm sure I can be fine with.
Says the girl that almost
Just a
went
couple
down.
guards. I was fine.
There were like
She-
hundreds.
She gestures vaguely towards her whole self and like the couple scratches she got, and then points at the buckshot through her. This is only because of him, and she points at Ryan.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, this bitch.
I would have been fine. You two need to worry about yourself more. I will be fine.
Damn, I would like to kill her.
Damn.
Rosalee, you appear. Smack that.
Listen, she would have been fine.
How dare you yell at my children?
They're not just your kids. You're the captain. Shut the fuck up. You're not mom.
Exactly. Watch your tone.
Absolutely not.
Timeout.
And you see Celia.
Go in the corner.
Her expression kind of goes from that was having fun battle and all that, and to kind of like a snide stare.
It's not that I don't appreciate it. Like you said, it's not safe for you two here. You two don't have experience. I've been doing this for 20 years. And it's different.
And you see Ryan just does a huge stretch.
It's not that I don't think you can't handle it, it's that I don't want to.
We're never going to get anywhere if we never get experience, are we?
There are less extreme
I'm not trying to
options.
stay on this mission that you brought me on and die because I don't know how to deal with anything. So stop trying to call my shots. You're not the captain.
I know. Tell you what, if you agree not to copy me doing crazy shit, I'll do sparring lessons with you two before bed every night. I'll teach you how to wield a sword properly.
Who says I want to wield a sword?
Then what do you want to do?
Lifts up a big old bludgeon.
That can work too.
I'm more of a singer than a fighter.
In spellcasting, I'm admittedly not as knowledgeable in that cast, but Kona was.
Yeah, where is that fella?
Fantastic question. Hopefully Rosalee got some information.
And we should probably go find out.
I heard that from the other room.
My honest reaction.
And you see as Celia kind of gives a head turn and walks in the other direction, as he sees he's headed towards where the trail leads back to the main town. And you see Ryan kind of like looks at you with a slight side eye and then closes his eyes and gives a nod.
Again, I don't think you two aren't capable. I
know.
think that my level is a little bit above it right now. Thanks for the attempted assist, though.
Whatever, man.
Attempted assist. That one buckshot would have been 2 if it wasn't for Ryan.
What?
You got shot at twice, and Ryan covered for you. For one of them.
I'm misremembering. I'm remembering getting shot trying to protect Ryan. Other way around. Because I had to go pick him up, and I got an opportunity attack for it.
Was it that? I can't remember. I literally just came from the whatchamacallit, but regardless, Ryan also got shot, so you didn't do a very good job protecting him.
I don't think you got shot there. I think you
got shot earlier on.
I got stabbed for it.
You got stabbed for it, yeah, that's for sure. But both you and Ryan ended up getting shot regardless at one point or another.
I don't know.
And I'm fairly certain it was because Ryan was protecting you.
Retcon that. I misremember them.
And Aura, why don't you go ahead and roll me an insight?
Okay. I believe that's a 17. Yes. No, 18.
Aura, as you're walking on and following behind the groups that are headed out, you see the townspeople are giving you like grace. They are thanking you as you pass by, almost giving you brushes on the side, a nodding respect. And as you look ahead, you see Celia is talking with some folks that seem to be crying, and she is seemingly trying to quell like whatever fears they're having, as you see people seem to be responding to the idea that the blight is coming back and the Fae are fully coming for their homes. And you see Celia is trying to comfort them. And as you look at her, you see she not only looks physically stronger, she looks taller.
What? Kobolds don't grow up that fast.
She's a goblin, but okay.
What the fuck?
Right?
No! What do you mean, kobold? We are goblins. We have always been goblins. You fucking racist.
I haven't looked at her picture in a while, okay?
Oh my god.
Aura got hit in the head at least one too many times.
Aura's doing fine. I am
Aura
not.
is bad shit insane and belongs in
Aura, take 10
No.
psychic
I'm
damage.
insane. Aura's fine.
Aura,
Aura,
belongs
take
in an
10,
asylum.
take 10 psychic damage. Not to your character, to yourself.
Okay.
And then you just go to their room and punch them.
We're good.
I will.
We're good. Alright.
Anyway,
But now as you look
So fucking funny.
as you
They have the same
look at
dex
her, she looks taller than Bobert.
what?
What?
No.
She have a growth
Jeez.
spurt?
Is she a hobgoblin?
Not from what you
She's
know.
half elf.
But she is half
Yeah,
elf.
it is
She's
half
a
elf,
goblin
yeah.
and half
That-
elf.
Thing that made no sense.
Whoa. It's just mixed, dude.
She just mixed. Leave her alone.
Yeah, but what kind of mix?
What do you
Like
mean?
half
What?
goblin, half
Are we
elf?
talking like vanilla chocolate? Are we talking like vanilla caramel? What kind of mix?
Talking half goblin, half elf.
What? We're talking goblin and elf, nothing more.
There's no kobold, believe it or not.
Technically, she's a quarter elf because her mom was a half elf.
Oh yeah. What's the other half?
Fine.
Goblin?
Elves and
I
goblins
don't
have the same
know.
lifespan anyway.
So she's 7/5 goblin, and then no, that's not how that works. Hold on. She's a quarter elf, a quarter human, and half goblin.
Stop
She's
doing math.
150% goblin.
You're so right. 2000% goblin.
Anyway.
All goblin.
Stop doing math in my math game.
No, more math, more math.
Anyways, you guys go ahead and
Stop this.
More math. More math.
I never need to do this again. Please.
Please.
You guys make your way back to Elrich Reach. And along the way, Rosalee, Rosalee, Bobert, Erin, and Yesh.
Yeah.
You guys end up running into a medical team who takes Naomi, as well as the blighted pirate. And you see they do go into the hospital building that you guys have visited before. That still has that kind of glowing wand-like building that etches out of the, or reaches out of the ground towards the sky. Right next to it, giving off a warm green glow over the night city. And
Over the night city.
no,
The night city.
Stop.
it is the city during the night. The city at night. It is not Night City. Shut up.
Wake the freak up. Kenobi.
You gotta
let her go right.
Anyways, and right there is where you guys run into what looks like a particularly pissed off Celia, Ryan, who looks pretty battered. Bro's bleeding from almost every orifice. Looks like he has gunshot wounds too. And Aura, pretty scuffed.
I was like, I just imagined something funny of Bobert just turning to Celia and going, damn, what did Ryan do to piss you off so badly?
It was with Aura, and you're expecting Ryan.
Ow.
Rosalee is like gonna walk up and kind of smile at them. Oh, thank God you all are alright.
Yeah, not much help from us though.
I'm sorry?
Is Aura being snappy again?
Aura's not being snapping.
Honestly,
right.
if you two didn't go with her, she probably would be dead.
That's the idea. It was a pretty good body shield until I got flung off a fucking tower.
Oh, so that's why Ryan looks like that. He was a body shield then.
You see his Ryan kind of looks off in the distance. Yeah. Whatever you said.
Well, I appreciate that you went with Aura. We need to work on getting you guys some healing of some sort. You guys can defend yourself very well. Or at least well enough right now. And that's good to a point.
Everything hurts. I'm gonna go home.
Yeah, and she'll like lay on hands, Ryan and Celia each for 5.
And by home, I do not mean the one in the building. I mean the big building that's on the floor.
Yes. Yeah, we need to get the ship out, but that I think is a problem for the morning.
You guys look off in the distance and see along the side. In the main Capitol building, there's just your ship poking through.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix that.
They pulled a Jensen.
It's so fucking good.
For now,
This is
I
the
believe
good.
we should be heading back.
You see, like, can I have my horse back? Who has that?
Yeah, you can have him.
Thank you.
And again, I will heal Celia for 5.
Cool. She took a lot of fall damage.
Yeah, I figured as much. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Give her 10. Give her 10 and I'll just, I'll lay on hands, Ryan.
Thanks. Thank you.
Of course, again, I appreciate you babysitting Aura.
And you see they both salute.
Did you hear
Ryan is
anything
going,
about Kana?
Ryan's going to receive another 10. And Rosalee's gonna kind of like look back at you, Aura, for like a second. Well, there was a few things that Tree said. I'm sure you probably saw everybody coughing up a lot of whatever was in them that was blighting them.
A little bit, yeah.
So it seemed that Tree had made a deal with a Fae. Most likely the one that we fought in the village. What the deal was mainly to help the Fae, well, in exchange for power for Tree, the Fae would receive, well, Kona's Island, which is full of blighted soldiers, essentially, or fuel for the Fae, along with Kona. So, we're not entirely sure where they are.
To know.
But considering how useful he was, at least to the people here, I have a feeling they'll keep him alive. At least for now. So there's still a chance that we'll find him.
Yeah. I'll check.
And I'll do what I can tomorrow for that.
And you see Ori walks up behind. I don't mean to interrupt, but again, all hope isn't lost. We still have a chance at this.
Yes, we just need to think.
Yeah. So you think?
You also need to find whatever layer Friedrich hid his bullshit in too. So
We will work
hit
on
me
it.
up when you find out.
We will work on it, and you will be the first to know to help us peruse through the books that we need to go through.
God, thank you. It's so much information.
For now, I think we should all rest up, or if you have the energy, hit the town. Drink, be merry. I, on the other hand, am going to try and turn in for the night. And she kind of has like a soft smile.
Well, the only thing I'm marrying is the bed in here. And you see Ori pulls up his bag and then throws down a book. You see the book flip open, and out of it pops out this magical giant tent.
Ori, you're more than welcome to stay at the Dunwick estate. You
For
can
real?
you can stay with us in the Dunwick. We own it.
we own the
You
place.
can. All you had to do was ask.
Oh, I mean, I'm just so used to not being allowed in there. I didn't even cross my mind.
Okay,
to be
fine.
honest.
A proper invite. You're more than welcome to stay
well, I'd
in the house.
Love to.
Sweet.
And you see he kicks the tent and it just like collapses into the book. And you see the book clap closed and jump in the air and then fall.
Ah, sweet gravity.
All right, shall we be on our way then?
Let's be on our way.
How do I get my boat out of the wall?
You you can probably safely assume you can save it for later.
I don't want to leave her in there.
You can go and be with her.
You can sleep on the boat, Bobert. It's okay.
Okay.
Sleep on the boat for
Assume
now.
it's probably
and
going to be a multiple man project.
then sleep on the boat for now and just wait until morning.
I'm sure I could do it by myself.
I'll come.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Do you need me for anything?
I mean, not currently. You're more than welcome to help,
that-
Bobert, if you need.
But also that tent
Okay.
book was cool. But if you want to swipe that or learn about that or something.
Sorry?
Books figures. Yeah, the book thing that guy has. Points at him. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I'm flustered.
Rosalie's gonna
What's
start
it
walking
wall?
away.
Or he's gonna go find a bar.
Need her out of the wall now. And go on the boat.
Okay. All right, Bobert and Aaron, you make your way back to the ship up at Morrison Cove. And the rest of you head towards the manor for a long night's rest, other than Aura stays out to drink.
Rosalie's going to the treasure room.
Alrighty. Rosalee, you head towards the estate. Everyone else, you can go and make your way inside. You're dutifully greeted. I forgot Min's name.
Jarvis,
You're dutifully greeted by Jarvis.
you got it.
Lets you in. Doesn't hold a gun to your face like he did Bobert and
Let's
Yesh.
go.
Yeah.
Always a win.
I still twitches a little when he sees Yeshua walk in, but that's fine.
Jarvis, type GG in the chat.
Jarvis, send their families fruit baskets. But he tends to you. You guys have a nice dinner. And Rosalee, you head towards the crypt. You're allowed to walk wherever you want on your property.
Yep.
As you go ahead, make your way in by activating the sigil again. And I guess Scrooge McDuck.
Nah, she's actually gonna be going in there. She more just wanted a quiet place, away from everybody, to start praying to Helena.
You pray to Helena around all of your glorious, glorious wealth. Aura, as you head out, you said you wanted to go for a drink?
Yeah, or just wants something to take the edge off.
Coolio. So you make your way on the streets. You see the people of the town. You see some of them are definitely kind of affected by what happened today. but it's really odd because a lot of them seem almost excited, as you can kind of see the riled up merriment that went on at Anchorage kind of starting up here. It's almost like seeing a retiree getting the chance to like do what they were good at in the old days. They seem almost excited for a fight.
Fun.
Barroom brawl.
As you see, a few of the taverns are pretty active tonight. Go ahead and roll me a d10.
5.
Right down the middle. That's how I like it.
Sir?
Alrighty.
What's he mean by that?
I mean, she likes ass.
What?
What?
I
mean,
don't know,
yes,
I'm
but what?
assuming. I'm assuming it was a
Aw.
joke, I don't know.
I meant rolls. That wasn't even an innuendo. Anyways, you find the Wandering Horizon Tavern. And as you look at it, walking down this long, what seems like a main road for Elrich Reach, kind of leading towards Morrison Cove, you see this is sat right in between. It's almost like when you're traveling and you see one of those shops opened. It's one of those gag shops that are open. It's like on the border technically, so they're like on the border fucking shoe shop or something like that. But as you walk up, you see perched atop a rocky outcropping, once again right at the edge of Morrison Cove, this tavern seems to offer a really beautiful view for both of these sister cities. As you see, it takes a couple steps to make your way all the way up, as it's connected to the main road. But once you're up there, you turn around and you have this overview of almost like a giant staircase going downwards of the entirety of Elrich Reach. And to the other side, you see the elevated Morrison Cove. So it's just this mix of this bustling cliffside charm of Morrison Cove and the sprawling ingenuity of Elrich Reach, with all the weird, wacky houses built by however so many goblins live within a building. But this tavern is pretty grand. It's multi-leveled. It's carved pretty particularly into the stone. It's got an expansive wooden terrace that juts out towards the sea. It's a pretty masterful blend of like rugged practicality and a touch of artistry. And as you make your way in, you open these almost saloon-like doors, and you're immediately greeted by the lovely sounds of roughhousing patrons. As you see, there are two goblins that are tussling on top of a table. And you see one's yelling about, yeah, it was just last year I took on the blight. It was crazy. Think you can hit me again? I'll just take it down harder. I didn't even need the cure. And you see the guy who's swinging at him on top of the table. Oh, now you know that's a lie. You didn't take on anything without a cure, Jeff. Nope. Untrue. Yes, I did. No, you absolutely didn't. And you see they're just swinging at each other. And the entirety of the tables around them are just, Jeff. And you see the bartender at the far end of the west side wall of the building is standing there cleaning a cup. And you see a pretty tall orc woman. She's got braided hair, braided back, and she's got this big brown apron on that you see has been covered in schmutz. But as you walk in, go ahead and roll me a perception.
That's 22.
Righty. Aura, as you're walking in, you see immediately there's a response as people sitting down that were once talking then go quiet. And as you step in, you can almost hear your boots hit the ground, or your feet hit the ground and give off their slaps as if there is no other sound in this building. As you see, even the Jeff chanters stop. And go ahead.
So she just kind of takes off the jacket she has around her waist and just pulls up the hood. Kind of gives it like a little half wave of acknowledgement.
And you see the one you presume is Jeff, this short little blondish goblin, hops off the table, pushing his opponent in the face, knocking him off. Hey, you! You're that pirate. You're that one that saved Melara.
Yeah.
Oi, well, we're bloody ready to have you. Ain't that right, boys? And you see everyone in this shop jumps in the air as they cheer. Oi then, out with it. What's your name?
Or a Silvertongue.
Aura Silvertongue. Oi, I've heard of that name. You're one of those what was it? Oh, Benny, I think it was the Dragon's Tord? Dragon Turtle.
Dragon's Reach.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure it was Dragon Turtle.
Whatever you think it is.
You're part of the Dragon's Reach. My lords, I haven't seen anyone off that crew in quite some time.
Neither have I. Trying to find him.
Eesh. Looks like a heavy burden for one crew member. Come on, I'll buy you a drink.
It's fine, but thank you.
Beth! Every one of this one's drinks are on me! And you see the bartender looks up. Classic Jeff. And you see another goblin kind of gets up and gives Jeff a high five. Well then, what brings you all the way out here? Onto this sandy sea? I know you water walkers don't quite like it out here.
Well, it's my first time out here for one, but I was following a lead for one of my crew, and they've up and disappeared.
Oh, we're all sorry to hear that. Yeah! It's a sad thing, boys. No!
These fucking lackeys.
Mob mentality shit.
It's mostly because my crew owns a quite a bit of the money in town, so I buy them all drinks from time to time.
See. What's your crew?
Well, it's more of what it was. We're no longer a thing anymore.
Oh?
Yes. But we were the Sullen Skulls.
Do I recognize that?
Go ahead and roll me a history.
Nope.
Just nope.
Nope. That's a 10.
Okay.
It's 10.
I mean, or you know a lot of pirates that have skull in the name.
Yep.
Most of them are assholes. You've killed a lot of them. Wouldn't say you've directly heard of them, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. We do keep to, or we did towards the end keep to the sands for quite a while. But before we were on your sea. That's where we originated. Some few goblin enclave. Where it was somewhere in the Western Sea. Anyways, glad to see you've made a living here on the sands and haven't been eaten by a worm yet.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
And as I'd assume by now you sit at the bar.
Yeah.
You see this orc rummages up something from the shelves and puts together this reddish looking liquid that seems to be frothing.
Oh.
Yeah, this one's good.
Down it.
Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
That would be a 21.
Alrighty. As you down this one, Aura, you can get a hint of cinnamon and what seems like a very succulent like berry and citrus as this pretty well put together beer almost flows very smooth
Nice. What's that
into
berry I'm tasting? What's that berry?
oh the berry and the beer. So it's a Roth is what we call it here. Some people just call it poison.
See.
Here in the sands, it grows a pretty succulent, reddish texture. It's quite nice.
It is pretty good.
It only really occurs in deep, hot, dry sand like this. Though it can indeed grow in almost any environment. Here it seems to take on a magical taste.
It's not bad.
So I know.
And she'll kind of finish it off decently quick and just have anything a little stronger.
Of course. And you see... you see she reaches under the table, pulls out this huge fucking barrel-like thing, and you see she pulls out an actual barrel
Oh, fun.
and then begins to pour into that.
She watches with intrigue.
How special. The fuck me up.
Yeah, I'll take it.
You better. It's expensive.
This is the part where you find out it's
I-
Yesh's ale.
If I taste the shit and it's Yesh's ale, I will. I don't know what I'll do.
I think it would be illegal to sell that much of Yeshua's ale at once.
Like, once it's above a certain alcohol content, it's sold medically, not for drinking.
Yeah.
And I think he somehow got like 105 proof.
Somehow
this
Like,
bitch
this is the shit
managed.
they use to sterilize stuff for surgery.
Drink it.
Yeah. Down.
All right, go ahead and roll me a con save with disadvantage.
That I can do. With disadvantage, that is a 16.
Aura, as you lift up this entire thing and start chugging it, you see the goblins in the building. You see there are other species. There are what look like half orcs. There's one or two halflings. And as you begin to down this, everyone sees as Beth puts this on the table, and immediately everyone looks across the room. And as you chug it, they are just cheering you on. Aura! 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 And Aura, you are pretty sufficiently fucked up.
Great. Oh. Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
It's all about. I want to say 4. At least I can get a dragon fucked up. Jeez. I haven't had this shit since Captain made it. We don't count Yash. I think that's poison, but it has drunken side effects. I don't know.
Poison with drunk side effects. I think that's what liquor
alcohol.
Yes. She's piss-faced. She doesn't know that.
And Aura, as you are now in a little bit of a sway stupor, you hear the doors open. And when they swing open, you see Malara walk on in.
Oh, great.
And you see she is right bandaged up.
Yep. As she fucking should be.
And she looks very bandaged, but some of them look almost undone. As she's probably moving a lot more than the doctor told her to.
Yeah. Sounds accurate.
Put a cone on her. She's been scratching her bandages.
Cone of shame on the local hero.
And she looks up at you, sees you drinking. Huh. Hey. Quite the drinker. Went for the fuck me up instantly?
It
right off
usually
the
takes
bat?
more to get me going. Not used to places having the stronger stuff. She kind of vaguely gestures at the scales.
Well, that must fucking suck.
Yeah, for my wallet, but it's what you're born with.
And you see she sits down. My usual, Beth. Should you be drinking?
Probably not, but fuck it. After this kind of a day, you need it.
Well, I didn't mean you. I meant Malara.
I'm aware. I doubt she disagrees.
Well, she's right. I don't care.
I doubt she'd be in
Okay,
public
but
with
I'm
half her
keeping you
bandages
off the
falling
top
off if
shelf.
she cared.
Thanks, Beth.
We'll say, or we'll touch her for cure wounds. Kind of like pat her on the shoulder.
And you see she kind of like lifts her head. It's okay. I'm fine. Those doctors can work wonders when you let them.
I guess.
As you see, she's still very disheveled.
Oh yeah.
Her hair it's kind of been done. It's far from the bloodied, sweaty mess that it was before. You see, like, the bruises that were on her face are now gone. She looks a lot more like the original Malara you remembered.
Mm-hmm.
Just with more scars.
Mm-hmm.
And more bandages.
Yeah.
I wanted to, thank you in person. As you see her, what looks like just some bourbon on the rocks.
Yeah. I just done what anyone would have done. No need for thanks.
Well, that's entirely untrue.
Anyone who had the power to.
Exactly. Most people with the power to are too afraid to lose it.
Fucking cowards.
Yeah. I think that way a lot. But you know, it is tiring. Being so angry all the time.
Yeah.
As you see, she knocks down the liquor. Sometimes you've got to have fun. So, as I see that you're out here, obviously trying to drown your woes.
Yeah, that obvious.
You could instead try and enjoy the peace you have. As we all know, it's not going to last.
Never does.
But you would regret it if you didn't try. You only get one life, you know? I also have nothing else to do tonight. Remen forced me out of the room with Naomi, so I'm either stuck worrying or stuck partying. And our motto here on the sands are enjoy it while you can.
Only one life, huh? I guess.
Unless you have some ethereal favor of the gods or whatever.
At this point, I don't know.
Which we sure don't. And
On
you
the
see
boat,
she
you're in, like, did something
kind of-
say? My ears are burning.
You see she kind of points to like the stubs that are in her head.
I don't know. At this point, I think they hate me, if they are even there. Never bought into the whole gods thing. People just use them as an excuse. Blame the reason their life's fucked up. The reason they can't do what they want. Won't try.
Well, to some it is that way. But for a lot, that's simply how the world works. So come on.
How?
Enjoy your time while you have it. And you see she raises her glass to you.
She'll clink, but she won't, like, full respect. How?
Alright, boys. Who wants to see a performance? And you see the tavern goers all jump out in excitement. As you see Malara pulls out what looks like a very long and intricate flute. And you see she sits down on top of the bar, and people begin to sit around as she plays a wistful tune.
Or we'll kind of hum along.
Oh lord, that's a nat 20. I didn't mean for
Fuck
it to be
yeah.
that good.
Go girl.
Bro, we just had
Yeah.
a bar. You don't even go that hard. Bro.
You
Every
have to
performance
go
like
that
it's your
hard.
last.
Every performance. Oh my god.
Every single one.
Like it's your last.
Every single one.
Like it's your last.
Like it's your last.
Yeah, the song playing right now, that's what's playing.
Nice.
And it just ramps up to a fast dance that the tavern goers are. Even Jeff and the other guy that were beefing are now just arm in arm linked. do-si-doing in circles. It's great. And let's go ahead and pan over to Bobert and Aaron. As you guys make it back to the Capitol building in the dark of the night, and you are standing in front of the hull of your ship down on the first floor, as you can hear it's creaking and churning.
Oh.
Aura, do you want to roll an insight?
Yeah, that's an nat 20.
Oh, nat 20 inside.
Damn. Malara looks like she is trying to thank you in any way she can.
Yeah.
Seems like she definitely doesn't really mesh with people often.
Yep.
So it's kind of an awkward approach. But she
A little weirdo.
Shut up.
she is trying to be a friendly sort. I wouldn't exactly say she's hitting on you, but
Yeah.
Oh,
that's what they were thinking. So that's why I thought I'd
That's what
clear
we
it
were
up.
saying.
Yeah, we're saying in the chat, damn. No.
I would say I have no clue where y'all are reading that from.
Yeah, just certain demeanor stuff. I don't know.
I don't know, Errol started saying it and I was like, haha, that's funny. Anyways.
It's the fanfics they call.
Sorry, yeah, that's just how it
The
be.
fanfic brain calls to her.
Yep, sometimes that's just how it is.
like the green
Like
goblin.
a demon on her shoulder.
Yeah.
Ormond's on sabbatical, honey.
Yuri fanfics for your Green Goblin mask.
Listen.
Too late, Spider-Man.
God.
Or you have two voices in your head. One is a little one that goes in the back of your head and it's like, no, that can't be it. But there's an even louder voice that says, they wanna fuck!
And that's why you're a fanfic writer.
Yep.
Grinding coochies, Your Honor.
You can't spell subtext without S-E-X.
Crazy.
Oh,
Your Honor, in her defense, she writes fanfic.
Denied.
Court adjourned. Guilty.
incriminating evidence.
Damn it, I
honestly.
thought you were my fucking attorney.
Not bad.
My bad.
I'm the one that passed the bar. Dang it!
My bad. I didn't pass the bar and it showed.
Anyways,
Anyway.
Bobert, you and Aaron
Our
are
folks
before
stuck.
your ship. It is creaking. You can kind of feel the wind flowing through the now agape walls.
Hey, yo. A building has a boat in it. What do you mean, Ayo?
Building really
Hey, yo,
penetrated
isn't
this
this-
building.
Big asshole.
Anyway. I guess just try to get out, get into the boat, and then drive the boat, and then fly out by going
Bobert,
backwards?
Go ahead.
Would this work?
Go ahead and roll me
Yeah,
an intelligence. Just straight up.
Okay. Because if that could work, I would need Aaron to stand outside and tell me if I'm good or not. You know? Like I'm trying to parallel
Do
park
you want
car.
the rope of climbing?
Oh my god.
I got a 9 plus 3.
Oh, you didn't tell me you were rolling. I could have given you.
No, that's an intelligence
it's-
check for the D.
It's intelligence
the
check to
intelligence
see if I
check
could back out of
is
this.
DM speak for it's a bad idea.
Yep.
And especially a bad
Alright,
idea for only 2 people to do.
If you're
Yeah, but I
thinking
could
of
have
giving
given him-
guidance,
Yeah.
yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, you could do that.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, a D4 wouldn't help, would it, huh?
It might.
Off a 10, maybe.
Well, they currently have 12.
A
D4.
10? Yeah, it's 12. What are
D4.
you doing? Hi, Dad. Okay, are we adding a D4? Sorry.
Yes.
D4. Oh, that's 2. So,
Thank
14.
fucking Christ. Bobert,
yeah.
you assume with the integrity of this building and the integrity of your ship, if you blast it out of here, you would probably leave your ship behind.
Cool. Okay.
You would either leave your ship behind or you would blow everything up.
That's pretty cool.
No.
Okay, not doing that.
Just wait until the morning when you can have people help you.
I can remove this roof.
Oh my fucking god.
I can remove this roof.
You belligerent little fucking goblin, just go to bed.
I can do this.
No, you can't.
That voice in my
Cannot.
head telling me I can't is wrong.
You are a whole 2 people. Wait till the morning when people are awake to help you.
I can do this.
Let me explain this. The ship is a part of the building now and is the only thing holding it up.
That was not made clear to me.
Okay.
Sorry. That's
that
what I
is
was
what's happening.
trying to explain.
That's why anything you do will cause
That's why I
either the
was saying
ship.
the shipbuilding, because it is now a shipbuilding.
So anything you try to do to remove the ship will either destroy the building, hurt the
Without
ship, or do
proper
both.
supports being put in. And that is
Okay.
a thing that would take all day.
That's fine. Bobert, help me. We're going to take the big mechanical robots and we're going to make scaffolding.
You're so right. DM.
Fucking what?
I love it.
You know what? No, this is
Go
fine.
ahead.
That'll take him
Go
all night. It's okay. It will take them
I
all
won't
night.
even have you roll for that. Just describe to me the insanity that is ensuing. That is all I need.
Stack.
Robot stack.
What were you thinking,
Yes.
Mahal? Robot stack. Make supports.
Okay, well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my rope of climbing,
Yes.
tie it to as many of the things as I can, and then I'm going to hold one end of the rope, use my action to speak a command word, which is move, bitch, and the other end will move towards a destination on my turn. It moves 10 feet up to once every turn, so I'm going to say it just keeps doing that until it's next to the ship.
Damn.
Okay. You pull 3,000 pounds worth of these robots over there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then smith tools. I am a battlesmith,
Yes.
so hitting metal things is kind of my whole vibe and shit.
This is true.
I'm gonna make scaffolding.
Scaffolding.
Okay.
What do I need to roll for that?
Yeah.
Do I need to roll for that?
And can I give them assistance?
I'm gonna, if I need to roll for that, I'm casting guidance on myself.
And I am helping with my welding tool.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Or wait,
It is
Scaffolding
crazy
now.
how we got here.
I don't know
Okay.
what you knew this was coming when you invited me to your D&D campaign. I don't know what you expected.
That I did.
Hey Ariel, I hope you're ready for more of this. This campaign.
Oh. Oh god, I love artificers.
Hello, artificer.
Artificer.
To be clear, I think that I, as a player, would have my character do this regardless of
That's the funny
what
part.
class I was. I would just
I
be
know.
way worse at
That's
it.
why you only exist as an artificer.
Next campaign, we will see.
Oh,
I hope we play an
Lord.
officer again. It's be funny.
All right. Jesus Christ. Smith's
We're making
tools.
scaffolding, DM. We're welding the robots together to make scaffolding.
All right. Jesus Christ. If we're gonna see how fast you guys get it done and skillful, I will say you'll go ahead and roll survival.
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 Plus
Ooh.
your proficiency bonus.
Ooh.
Because you have
Oh,
Smith's
hell yeah.
tools.
A whole +4.
Yay.
Is it just one of us? Or both of us?
And it is
That
with
is a modded
advantage.
24.
Damn.
So go ahead and roll again.
Did you have advantage? You might get a natural 20.
No, that's a 21 and a 24, so a 24.
24.
I can also
Bobert.
add guidance. Actually, I'm also adding the guidance. Hold on. That's a modded 28. So I'm gonna say I get it done pretty fast.
Robert,
Pretty fast.
as Aaron explains to you their idea for supporting up this building so that you guys can pull out with the ship.
Yeah.
You bear witness to a blinding level of madness as it, yeah, I guess you can get it done as she's already getting to work. Aaron's already off the ground.
Yes.
They have like
Rebel
a feverish focus to their work, and you both get to tearing apart these metal jackets and building them into iron scaffolding for the building, as well as some of the splintered off wood and already like solid wall pieces that were blown off by the ship's entrance. And within a few hours, you two successfully do put this building into a structurally sound degree.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Now, would you either both like to both collapse or both take a point of exhaustion?
Oh, I'm passing out.
Yeah, collapsing sounds good.
Both of you hammer in the last.
This is the manic energy of a cleric of Inadeth who has not seen the ocean in so long and is slowly going mad.
And a normal goblin.
And the most normal goblin. Aaron, you hammer in the last nail, collapsing
I fall
against
asleep
the
on
metal,
scaffolding.
falling asleep. And Bobert, you weld the last piece, flipping up your welding mask,
It's a good
sighing at a good job done. And then everything goes black.
Then Gmod falling.
And you both take a long rest. As the night goes on, and you see other taverns begin to make their way outside. As you see the tavern goers here begin to make their way outside. And as everyone's flowing out, you see even the bartender is kind of cleaning up and getting ready to follow. As you see Malara and Jeff are both kind of pointing you on to head out with them.
She'll follow.
As you make your way out of the building and you pass by those same saloon doors as they swing behind you, almost hitting you in the ass on the way out. you see that the town is lit up as you see tons of people are on the streets. Men, women, children, everyone's going around, talking to each other. Probably people that they've known for years, just kind of shooting shit, talking about rumors, laughing. And you see Overreach bursts into this chaotic brilliance as you see there are these lights that people are lighting at different buildings, at different taverns, at different homes. And as they do, these green lights, and you focus on them, and they're little crystals. And you see these little shards that are being lit up go hovering off into the air. And as they do, you see it's met with revelry. As this labyrinth of lights and sounds begins to bustle with machinery, as people's buildings begin to spin and enlarge and have all types of weird movements and activities, as some of them blow smoke and fire, and some of them blow bubbles and water, as you bear witness to what seems like some sort of grand celebration at the city's most eccentric architecture. And it seems like also a lot of bars are still open. You see they're even pretty heavily competing to outshine some other bartenders across the street and whatnot. It generally just seems like a very active, fun, and merriful time. And it's coming from people that are in such a threatening situation. You think to yourself for a second, maybe they just didn't hear the same broadcast you did. And as you kind of get that question in your head, you see Malara kind of walks up to your side. They're all quite weird, I know. I mean, who dances and celebrates while you're being threatened by an oppressive force?
Plenty of those sounds.
See, she kind of side eyes. Yeah. But I've seen none quite like this. They almost flourish off of the possible destruction around them. That's what's always made me like this place. Call it home. I hoped I would see the rest of your crew tonight. I still have many thanks to give. But I guess that can wait.
I'm back. Out where you can.
What'd you say?
Just return the thing. Out where you can.
You need to speak up, dude.
Return the thanks. Give back where you can. You need it. All anyone can really.
And you most certainly know you're riding with a noble, right?
Yep. I wouldn't call her that. Not anymore.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't either. I mean, I never liked Tree. I always was so peeved to be on a mission with him. But it's still surprising.
Which part of that?
That he's been with us for years, you know. Before the Cove was really the Cove. It was a part of the Wave Winds. The original pirate crew that began all of this.
Harsh blows never come from outside.
So I know. And right when you think you escape it all, it comes barreling back.
Yeah.
Well, Aura Silvertongue, I wish you the best in your search for better days.
Gonna be.
Well, I'm off to drink. Drinking for Naomi tonight. And you see, Malara gives a soft smile that you've never seen on her face until now. And makes her way back into the crowd. And the town is still going on, bustling with a lot of merriment. And you are still pretty stricken, pretty drunk.
But of course.
Would you like to continue on, or... Alrighty. Go ahead and roll me a con saving throw with disadvantage.
19.
Just 19?
With disadvantage?
19 total. Yeah, the lowest was a 15. I rolled a 15 and a 17.
That still fills.
Yeah, I figured.
You get
Aura,
drunk.
as the night continues on, you black out. As eventually, you continue on and party with what you think was that one guy, Joff. And somewhere along the way, you end up in a ditch somewhere. I'm just kidding.
Feels apt.
But why don't you go ahead and take a long rest, everybody? And with that, would we like to take a break?
Sure.
You.
I'm gonna
It's
pee.
time.
Go pee.
Piss time.
This time.